So a few months ago, Rode released the Rode NT1 5th generation, which was an iteration on one of the most popular studio mics in the world, the classic Rode NT1. Well, today they released another one, and this is the Rode NT1 Signature Series, and this will sort of join the lineup with the Rode NT1 5th generation. So let's actually take a look at this one. So this is the brand new Rode NT1 Signature Series, and to generalize it, this is the exact same mic as the Rode NT1 5th generation, but without the USB port. Now this mic for me is aimed towards musicians, voiceover artists, and streamers, even though I do suggest that if you are a streamer that you usually use a dynamic mic, as this mic is really great at capturing a lot of clarity since this is a condenser mic. Now, since this is an XLR only mic, this means that you will need to actually go out and buy an audio interface to be able to use this mic, but it also means that this mic offers you the exact same signature sound that you would expect from the classic NT1, which has been around for years and has been used around the globe by millions of people. Now, the one I have here is in black, but it also comes in a bunch of limited edition colors as well. So if you want to make this Signature Series mic your signature, then this is actually a really great chance to do that. Now, in terms of pricing, I don't have an exact price on what the NT1 Signature Series will be priced at, but Rode did mention that it will be coming in at a much more affordable rate than the NT1 5th generation, which is currently selling for around $250 or 6,500 Rand locally, which is a really solid price for a mic with this quality. So in terms of specs, this mic is a large diaphragm cardioid condenser microphone, and what makes large diaphragm mics better compared to small diaphragm mics are that larger ones tend to have less self noise and that they are more sensitive, meaning that they do pick up on audio more clearly, which is once again great for if you're recording vocals or instruments, as it will get a little bit more of that audio and that clarity within the mic for you to actually record on your software. And then of course there's also the debate that larger diaphragms actually pick up lower frequencies better, and that lower frequencies sound better that you record on larger diaphragm microphones. But that is sort of something that some people will say yes it is, and others will say no it's not. Now the NT1 Signature Series also comes included with a carry pouch, shock mount, pop filter, and an XLR cable, meaning that if you buy this mic that you'll get everything that you will need to use this mic directly in the box except for the audio interface. But at least Rode has you covered with that as well, with the Rode AI1 as well as the Rodecaster Pro 2 and the Rodecaster Duo. The Rode NT1 Signature Series does have the HF6 1-inch condenser capsule, and as mentioned before, it is a cardioid pickup pattern, meaning that if you go off to the sides and to the back, it should have better noise cancellation or noise rejection in those areas. But seeing as this is a condenser mic, it shouldn't be as drastic as you would expect from a dynamic mic, for example, but you can sort of be the judge of that with the sort of sound demo that I just did. Then in terms of size, weight, and general aesthetics, this mic is a very plain looking mic. Now you can, however, of course, buy the different color variants if that is what you want to either fit your style or look, or you just want a limited edition color. It weighs only 313 grams, and it also comes included with a 10-year warranty, meaning that this mic should last you for years to come. Now, when it comes to the frequency response rate of this mic, it is also really flat, which is great once again for when you're recording vocals or instruments, for music or voiceovers, as this will get the audio near as natural as possible, making it easier to work with in post compared to a mic that perhaps picks up high or low frequencies more. Then you have to spend a little bit more time in post to actually EQ that out or make it sound a little bit more natural. Now, Rode claims that this mic should be perfect for a wide range of applications thanks to its rich and warm bass and sparkling highs while still retaining detail in the mids. Then they also claim that this is the world's quietest studio condenser mic, meaning that if you need to be able to capture detailed audio, then this is probably going to be the best mic for that, as you'll be able to record anything that you are recording, whether that is vocals or instruments, without getting any sort of internal noise from this mic itself. Now for me, overall, I've always loved how crisp and clean condenser mics sound. They're really good at capturing audio in a more natural way, whereas dynamic mics tend to have a little bit more of a boomy and radio-esque sound to them. So if you're a musician, a voiceover artist, a streamer, or just a content creator, and you're looking for a mic that sounds crisp and clean, then this is probably the one for you. And the reason I recorded this entire video with this mic is so that you can actually hear how this mic sounds. And this entire video I recorded without any sort of EQ on it. So this is going to be the natural sound of the mic itself, so that you can make a better choice on if this mic sounds good or not. And then if it sounds good like this, then of course, if you add EQ on top of that and add it into a little bit better situation than I probably have here, then this mic can sound even better than it is sounding right now. Now, as I mentioned before, the look for me of this mic is really plain. I'm not the biggest fan of how this mic looks, but of course, if this isn't something that bothers you, then it doesn't really bother you. Or if you like the look of this mic, then you like the look of this mic. But honestly, if a mic doesn't look good, but it sounds really good, then it's still a really good mic, because it should be able to capture your audio really clearly. And I feel like this is something that this mic does extremely well. For me, what you get for the price, the Rode NT1 Signature Series is a really great choice for anybody, as you get a really solid mic, which they probably could have sold for a whole lot more. Now, if you need a mic like this, but you need to be able to use it as a USB mic as well, then the Rode NT1 5th Gen will probably be the better choice for you, as you can use it as an XLR mic like I'm using this one right now. But then of course you can also just plug in the USB cable directly into your PC or wherever you want to record to, and just use that mic as a USB mic as well. Plus then of course you get the added benefits of 32-bit float recording as well on top of that. So if you need a mic like this, but with USB interfaces as well, then the Rode NT1 5th Gen is going to be your go-to. But if you have any questions on this mic, please feel free to ask them down in the comment section below. And then, as always, until next time, cheers.